Greetings, gamer guys and gals. It's one less one coming back at you with the final update video of the Max Block Incinerate Castle Channeling character. This character has pretty much met its end. I haven't died, still alive in the hardcore solo self-found legacy league. But just for me, I feel like this character has pretty much achieved everything that I wanted with the character. I happened to find Sybil's Paw, which is, you know, exactly what I wanted for my character. I was able to find Sybil's Lament for, you know, the reflect elemental damage, so I could do elemental damage or LE reflect maps, which was a huge problem for this character. Able to find a 6-link, and my gear is pretty much what I would consider a maximum. You know, my gear is not going to get much better in the foreseeable future without investing even more time than I already have into this character. I've already put 2 hours, or 2 days, 8 hours, about 2 days, 9 hours into this character, and I've had a ton of fun with this character. Like, this character turned out to be more successful than I ever thought she was going to be. But I have like achieved my purpose with this character. I've gotten a lot of great gear. I got a lot of awesome stuff to play with. Stuff to make new builds with, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. Just as a final update for gear, and then I'll show a little more gameplay so you guys can see what the character looks like in action more than just me talking about it. So Sybil's Paw, this got buffed from 6 to 8 spell power per 5% chance to block, and what's cool about this is it does proc off block to chance attacks and spells, so it's a pseudo double dipping thing. I got Enfeeble, Warlord's Mark, Blasphemy on that. Low level or mid level Blasphemy or Desecrate with a Bone Offering, Tempest Shield, casting damage taken. Incinerate, Fire Pen, Firestorm, Concentrate Effect, Castle Channeling, Control Destruction is the main setup. That's the main business. Rallying Cry, Increased Duration, Vol Lightning Trap. Was able to get a Vol Grace, Blood Rage, Increased Duration, and Stone Golem. And I have a Scorching Ray, Spell Totem, Increased Burning Damage, and this has Life Leech in it, so when I was doing really tough maps, I was able to switch the Fire Pen out in my 6-link out for a Life Leech. I could put a Fire Pen in here just to help boost damage, but I feel like I just more or less use it for the fire resistance debuff to targets to help with to single targets. Mistress of Sacrifice, Spirit Eater for the increased damage if you consumed a corpse, and cast speed is always sweet, and then this just to give you some elemental resistance and damage and cast speed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump into a map here. Let's just do a castle run. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp into the microphone there. Okay, so we got Temp Chains, extra damage is fire and lightning, and avoid status elements chain 2 additional times. This should be manageable, hopefully. Hopefully I don't die on the on the video. Now, before we really get into this, I gotta you know, give you guys a spoiler. This isn't like the most crazy fast clearing build. You're not gonna be able to wipe, you know, entire screens out in half a second. This is just a really solid, effective character, and it's pretty much exactly how I like to play. I don't personally like to play those super ridiculous,
and not before.
Crazy map clear everything, kill everything in one shot type builds.
Life is too precious to waste on you.
So yeah, so this is just basically the character. I use Rallying Cry to help again with some mana regen for the MOM aspect of it, get myself some more damage. For the most part, I don't have any really like super OP unique class or anything to you know, to use. I don't have like what am I trying to think of, like Dying Sun or anything like that, or Taste of Hate. So you know, it's just a Granite and a Basalt for my 2 class setup, and I just run a Quicksilver for, you know, obvious reasons. And if I ever get into a place where I feel is scary, I just pop Vol Grace, and then I can pretty much pretty much face tank most things. With the Sibyl's Paw and the Vol Grace, along with the with the amount of block that I have and the 2 flasks that I use, it's very hard for me to take damage. I would say, like, I feel very, very strong on this character. Man, 2 Castle Rune maps? This is crazy. I do feel very strong on this character, and the fact that I don't feel like I take a whole lot of damage. If I play correctly, it's really hard for me to take, you know, in excess of 7,000 damage in one shot, unless I just play really, really terribly. Hey, look at that. Hezmana's Bloodlust. Cool. Well, getting good drops for the video, right? Not like the, you know, most OP drop ever, but, you know, it is solo cell found, so that is a build enabling unique. It's awesome. I actually did a Cyclone character last league with Hezmana's Bloodlust, and it worked out tremendously. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much just the build. It's not really super crazy spectacular. As you can tell, I don't actually use a movement skill ability. Most builds utilize one, and I know I probably should, but I just absolutely cannot get the links for it. I could drop the Life Leech and recolor these gloves, but it would cost just a lot of chromatics that I don't really want to spend on this character if I'm not going to be playing it any longer. But I definitely could recolor this to get like a flame dash in there. So let's go ahead and just let's go kill the boss. Show you guys some what the single target is. Now, this isn't like the best single target, but you know, I think it's good enough personally. So we're gonna throw a Vol Lightning Trap here, get it on him, and then get to work. So that was it. Yep, that was the boss. Damn, what? Super good map drops apparently when you do videos. Anyway, guys, I mean, that's pretty much the build. I was able to kill the boss in, you know, 3 or 4 seconds. Between Vol Lightning Trap and Scorching Ray giving us the Fire Pen debuff. As you can tell, I don't use like flammability or anything like that. I felt like our damage was pretty on par with a lot of the more popular builds, more streamlined, stronger, if you will, skills. So I've always felt like this character, since I made it, has just been incrementally getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I could invest more time, I could invest more of my my currency, but I think for now I'm just gonna move on, play something else. I have a couple good ideas for another couple new builds, and I really wanna do that, because you know, it's only a week into the league, and you know, when I get that itch to like play something new, to, you know, mix it up, you know, I always want to do that, because then it prevents me from getting burnt out and allows me to keep making content for you guys. So but yeah, I mean, that's gonna be it. This is probably the end of this character as of right now. I'll probably be coming back and probably grinding out level 90. I do have a couple rippy maps that I want to try to like send this character off to Valhalla in the most appropriate way. I have a Death and Taxes map that I was able to pick up from Brodero for like 150 coins or whatever. So I might do that on this character. Just to send her off and, you know, into the ether, if you will. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the follow or the like button down there. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to see this character maybe in some action a little bit later, you can come by the Twitch page and see that. But for now, I'll probably be playing my my newer characters and experimenting with some new builds that that this character has provided with me. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. One last one. I'll see you next time.